Have you ever had to get up in front of a crowd to give a speech but been worried that you would come across as appearing nervous? I'm Jennings, and today I'm going to teach you one simple trick that you can use to appear more confident when you get in front of a group of people. Most people know what it's like. You've been tasked with getting up in front of your coworkers. Maybe you're going to give a message in church. Maybe you have to give a speech for some campaign or organization you're a part of. And you are nervous about getting up in front of those people. You're thinking like, just how is this going to turn out? I mean, your heart is racing 100 miles a minute. And you're really worried that when you get up there, you're going to appear looking so nervous that you end up embarrassing yourself and aren't even able to accomplish the mission that you have of trying to persuade the people that are listening to you. Well, today I'm going to teach you one simple trick that you can use, that anybody can use, to help appear more confident when you get in front of a group of people. I've been involved in public speaking for about 25 years, so I know a little bit about getting up in front of a crowd of people. And it can be intimidating, and there's nothing wrong with feeling nervous when you get up in front of a group of people. It's actually normal, I think. Pretty much everybody probably feels that way when they get up in front of other people. But the one trick is, it has to do with your heart. When you get up to give a speech, and we've all seen it, we've seen somebody get up and they have this kind of jerky, this is what I want to tell you, motion to their body, and they feel kind of embarrassed, and it doesn't come across as being very impacting and persuasive when that happens. That comes from that racing of the heart. And when the heart starts racing, our tendency when we get in front of a group of people is to try and manually, slow down our heart rate somehow, whether it's through controlling our breathing or just mentally, we're just trying to slow down that heart rate. Well, that's a big mistake. When you get up and you start trying to slow down the heart rate, you're actually entering into a battle with your heart. Your heart, I guess, feels like you're in danger because you're nervous, so it's pumping more blood throughout your body, and I think that's all part of kind of just a defense mechanism. But you actually end up being in a battle with your heart, trying to slow it down. Instead of trying to slow your heart down, just when you get in front of a group of people, your heart starts racing, which is normal. Just let it beat as fast as it wants to beat, and as you let it do that, as you stop fighting with it, eventually your body will calm down. It'll realize, hey, this person is not in danger. I don't have to be beating as fast. I can just come back to a normal heartbeat rate. And as you do that, you won't appear as nervous when you're in front of people. You'll appear calmer. Your sentences will be more fluid. Your presentation will be more dynamic and more impacting. Because you're able really to focus on what you're doing. When you get up there and you're trying to slow down your heart rate, again, which is what causes that nervous kind of jerky look that people sometimes have when they get up to give a message in public. You're actually kind of taking on an extra task. You've already got the task of getting up and trying to one, give this message to the people, and two, persuade them that what you are trying to say is what they also should be persuaded of and believe. But then you take on another task, as if those weren't difficult enough. You take on the extra task of trying to slow down your heartbeat. So you end up being distracted, and you end up kind of in this battle on multiple fronts. And in the end, you just aren't as persuasive, you aren't as impacting, and you just don't do as good a job as you easily could do if you just didn't try to wrestle with your heart. So when you get up in front of a crowd, your heart knows what it's doing. Just let it run its course, and just don't even focus on it. Let it beat as fast as it wants to beat. Focus on delivering your message to the people, and as you do that, your heart will naturally slow down, and you'll appear more fluid, more confident, more calm, and be in a better position to share your message with the people that are listening. So that's one trick that anybody can use to do a better job when they get up in front of people. I'm Jennings, and this is another life lesson.